Hi, everyone. This is Faith Howard Mooney from TMC, and today I have with me Craig Ungaro, who is the COO of Annie Mac Home Mortgage. Hi, Craig.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Thanks for doing this with us.
Of
I
course.
was doing a little bit of looking back on things before we started doing this today, and Annie Mac Home Mortgage, of course, is headquartered in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. You joined TMC, it will be 4 years ago in November. So
Oh, awesome.
a month shy of your 4-year anniversary with us. In some ways, I think it seems like it's longer than that. I guess it's been a lost
My
year.
wife says the same thing. I feel like it's longer. I feel like it's longer.
And then in some ways, it seems like it's been a really, really short period of time, but you've been very actively engaged with the network and with helping people. So we appreciate that. And today our whole goal is just to get people to know you a little bit better.
All
So
right.
we'll start off by talking about back kind of in the beginning of your job. What was your first job that you ever held? Like
In
kid
in the
job,
industry or ever?
ever, like your first kid job.
Oh, I was a paper boy in fifth grade, which is crazy because my daughter's in fifth grade and like she doesn't go to the bus stop without me like over her. But yeah, I was going around. I think I had like 8 city blocks in Northeast Philadelphia, and I was a paper boy from like fifth to seventh grade. It was great.
Oh, fantastic. That is kind of funny how things have changed with that when you think back on them, though, too. I probably wouldn't let her have a paper route at this point
Yeah.
either.
Oh no. Yeah. No way.
How long have you been in the industry? And share with us your story of how you got in.
All right. So I was in the title business in 2000. I was right after I graduated high school. So now I just dated myself. But yeah, so 2000, graduated high school. My mom is in the business. So my mom actually works with us at Annie Mac as well. But she was in the title business at the time. My dad is a realtor, and they just wanted me to have the same fun they're having. So no, but all kidding aside, I always worked from fifth grade on, and I graduated high school. And my mom was like, "Hey, you got to start work. You got to work over the summer before school starts." And she's like, "I got you a job in my office." So of course, I did all the grunt work in a title company, and every summer I worked, and I worked my way up to being a remote closer. So in my junior and senior year of college, my job was during the refi boom, and I would go to folks home and I would actually do all their closings. So that's what I did before I even graduated college.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great story. So you are one of the few who has kind of been in since the beginning and not left the industry and just kind of matured in the industry. That's
It
fantastic.
wasn't designed that way. It wasn't supposed to be that way. It just happened that way. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that.
That's exactly what everyone else in that situation says. I think no one plans on staying, but yet no one ever seems to leave. We just kind of move around to different spots and learn more about the industry we're in. I always say it's in your blood. It's either in your
That's right.
blood or not. The one thing when you came into the industry, which you came in so early, but if there's one thing that you wish that you would have known when you were kind of that age that now seems like, oh, so clear. I wish I would have known that back then.
Oof, that's a good question. It's a really good question. Something I would have known then. Oof, Faith, you may have stumped me. I don't know. I can't think of something that I would have like. I mean, I guess maybe would have known about the whole like credit boom that was going to happen in 2008, 2000. Maybe that would have been nice to know, right? And get out in front of that.
For sure.
But no, I mean, this industry, this ride has been a lot of fun, and it's had its heartache, it's had its ups, it's had its downs, but it really, I feel very blessed to be a part of it. So not too much that I really would like want to take back. Again, other than the credit crisis.
Yeah. Some people have said that they're really glad they didn't know any more than they did, and they just kind of learned along the way. It was a little
Yeah,
bit easier that way.
that's a great way. Yeah, that's the great way to describe it.
Yep. If you weren't in mortgage banking, what would you be doing?
So I would be something in the sports industry. So I went to college and I intended to go to law school. In fact, I was accepted and enrolled to law school right before I graduated. Right before I graduated, I decided not to go to law school, but my goal was to be a sports agent. And I'd sort of lined my contacts up, and I knew some folks in the sports business, and so I would have wanted to be either in the front office of a sports team, Major League sports team, or a sports agent.
Well, I'm really glad that didn't happen.
I may be too, actually. I really, like I said, I feel very blessed to be a part of this industry.
Yeah. So last question, kind of random question, but you already alluded to the fact that you had kids. So you have kids, that Halloween is rolling around the corner. So is there one, I know you're also a very health conscious person though, is there one particular piece of candy that they'll find missing from their trick or treat bag? Because dad has to steal it and kind of tuck it away for himself.
Well, I don't steal it. It's quality control. So they know that if I take some candy, I just want to make sure it's good and it's not bad for them. But I'm a Snickers guy. I like the salt and the sweet. That's kind of my thing. So that's what I'm going for. But I'm not a great we're actually going on vacation, and my kids are going to miss Halloween this year. And that is not the first time that's happened, by the way. It's the second time we're going to go on vacation and the kids are going to miss Halloween. So there may not be any candy missing at all this year.
Trade-offs.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
could be lucky enough to come back either into the office or into your house or even into Target and still find some.
Oh yeah. Somehow there'll still be candy. Absolutely. There's definitely candy, and the Snickers will be missing.
Yeah, that's my house too. I've always been the hugest Snickers fan. There is something to be said for that savory and
Yeah.
salty and sweet, I guess, at the same time. So, well, I appreciate you doing this with me.
Of
Pretty
course.
quick and easy. We also appreciate, our team loves you just because of your great. You get a lot done. We're very serious about business, but we can also poke a little fun at you too, and we love it when we have the chance to talk.
Well, thank you. And the feeling is mutual. We love you too here at Annie Max. Thank you so much for everything.